Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning. Give me a second because I'm trying to get out the door. I don't have time to sit on the live right now. Don't matter anyway because you people don't come up to express your opinions. So, I got to lock up, y'all. Bye, Ted. Good morning. Give me a second. Mm. Y'all know me. Woo cha. Woo cha. Oh, try to sit back and just watch, and I just watch and I just watch and I just watch. There's a couple of things that I just want to add my opinion to, if I may. Allow you guys to express your opinion about some things. Some things. God, I'm starting to feel like a bag lady, y'all. You know, as you get older, you start to have more bags and stuff. Jeez, hold on. Like, oh, I got to eliminate this. I don't even know why I got all these bags. Good morning, beauty. Heal. Good morning. Oh, today is Thursday, so happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. My mom's birthday coming up, October 2nd. So I guess I should have went shopping a little sooner, huh? Well, I haven't went shopping or anything, but um, started the trend with my mom and my girl. Pretty fun, you guys. Pretty fun because then I'll have like my middle daughter. Um, Her birthday is the 18th of October. So we all kind of started her off with two charms. And it's so my oldest was like, well, I need another. Of course, I'm going to have the most because I'm going to buy mine. It's funny. Let me get my tea. Let me get my tea. Okay. I am in the vehicle wanting to talk to you guys. Okay. This is my first time kind of coming on this phone here, so I have to see how well it do with this Wi-Fi here. I'm still at the house. But, whoa, child, where do I start? Now, where do I start? I do want to I do want to say some things about the devil. The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. And yeah, the devil. Everybody must recognize how, the devil moves. The devil is just as mysterious as Jesus, It's God. It's just as mysterious. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. But, yeah, I don't know how many of y'all watched the Toxic Diamond. Yeah, she's supposed to be leaking all of Tasha K's criminal activity. Now, I don't know how true that is. It's just the word on the curb, but I'm gonna wait for that, y'all. Say somehow she can now pull up everybody's criminal activity, and it's a whole bunch of bloggers and people that came after her and lied on her and all that shit. Say she killed a dog. Well, she planning on coming back out now because she got a whole new setup and to tell her stuff about her truth about everybody coming at her. I don't know how many of you guys follow that, but Papoose be out here like in everybody bushes, and I know some of y'all probably be in everybody bushes too. So you say your Obed is the six, and I was thinking, oh, he's the six. Oh, you're not gonna take him on that man act, are you, girl? No, Thanksgiving week, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona on vacation with my mom. Yep, my mom in Coda Bear, and them plane tickets wasn't cheap, y'all. Holy shit. But that's my vacation for my Thanksgiving week. So I will be gone probably about 7 days visiting my sister down there and soaking up some of that sun or weather down there. I haven't been on an airline in the air on a flight. Oh my God, I think it might have been since 89, you guys. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Kay. And right now, I'm going to have to. Gail King ain't shit, y'all. Ain't no way in the hell. They know that this girl was coming on CBS. They knew it. They absolutely knew it. First of all, they could have dressed her down back into the age of the, 20 something year olds and got her ass out that damn polyester ass suit that she had on or whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. I guess they might have told her to enclose her boobies because I thought she always liked it to show her boobies off. I, I was confused. Like, pop your tits out. Let the world see what you got to keep up. That 5,000 and 10,000 tits. I'm just, I saw that, but woo, girl, how you gonna keep up 5,000, $10,000 tits a piece, and you came on there with your hair looking like the wicked witch of the east and the goddamn west. I ain't understand that shit. Gail didn't even try to reach over to pat it down a little bit on the side that was flaring up, because we all know that that's what that yaki does, that cheap ass hair. Ain't no more goddamn Brazilian. That shit is out the door. I'm sitting over here now, Gail. You sitting on this CBS channel with your hair sew ins or whatever that is, flawless, swinging about. Gail King had the bounce to her hair. She did. I got to give her that. Good morning, Renee. She had the bounce out of this, and she just thought, oh, boom, boom, right. As Rail turned her head, and shit was just stuck. Hold up. Now, I know Gail King got some dressing people in the back that could have spruced that girl hair up. It didn't even look like it was attached by the roots. No, the sew in, like to the roots. All I saw was roots and then yaki hair. And I'm like, oh, must be a little short on money there. Okay. And to top that off, I couldn't even recognize her. I'm honest, y'all. I'm 100% honest. Y'all know I didn't. Hold on, y'all. My phone is going crazy. That's Azarel. The fuck happened to her? I was like, what? Okay. Don't nobody. Why she got a skeleton look? Something going on. See, Gail King should be worried about her nutritionist shit she over there eating on, and all that little homemade coochie shit. Something ain't right. Cause that girl over there injecting her own homemade non-FDA approved shit up in her ass, and they can't tell that this girl is melting away. She looks like a corpse. Oh, okay, maybe that's a little too hard. I didn't even recognize her. Not at all. But I'm having my bagel right quick, you guys, because I like to have my bagel. But let me see. Let's see. This right here, y'all. Huh? Wait a minute.
Are you surprised that he's surprised that he was
What the
found
hell?
guilty and that he
I
was
ain't know this
actually
was her.
guilty and surprised that he was found guilty?
I feel like, you know, I know that he knows that he is guilty. People told him.
Look at Gail hair. Look at her
People
hair.
tried to warn him. People tried to help him. He didn't care. He was selfish. He was greedy. He was a pedophile. And he never, not once, wanted to get help.
You said people tried to warn him. What do you mean? How so?
Meaning like assistance. They would tell him, these people are minors. You can't be flying these people in. I don't know what you're doing with them, but.
And his response would be,
mind your business. You're fined, or you're fired. That's the only option that you
Oh,
give
so
that
he is hold up, y'all. So his response was, mind your business. Mind your business. What he didn't beat you? He didn't lock you in the closet? He ain't do none of that. He just said, mind your business. Now notice that he just be flying, all of these people in. And she wants to know why he was flying all these people in. This is where I have a problem at. Who was the people? He's a pedophile. But who were the people that he was flying in? Put them names out there so that the age can be checked. That's what I need to do. Didn't I tell y'all, when you don't call out the who, what, when, where's, and why's, the whole story to me is garbage. Bring me the whole goddamn story. Because you can say what you want to say. But since or in her admission, she said that he be flying a whole lot of people out. There is no story without the names of whom he was flying out. Then she followed up with, well, because he's a whole pedophile. Well, if you bring the names out, then we are able, the public, to distinguish whether they were little girls or older women. Y'all agree or no? Do y'all agree or no? Do y'all need the whole story? Don't y'all need the whole story? She just, okay, let's rewind it just for a second, because that's what she said.
Very
Hold on.
disturbing for him
Hold on.
to
Let's rewind it.
that he was found guilty.
Mm.
Are you surprised that he's surprised that he was found guilty and that he was angry
Wow.
and surprised that he was found guilty?
I feel like, I know that he knows that he is guilty. People told him. People tried to warn him. People tried to help him. He didn't care. He was selfish. He was greedy. He was a pedophile. And he never, not once, wanted to get help.
You said people tried to warn him. What do you mean? How so?
Meaning like assistance. They would tell him, these people are minors. You can't be flying these people in. I don't know what you're doing with them, but.
And his response would be,
mind your business. You're fined, or you're fired. That's the only options that he would.
Oh, God. I love that song. But I'm just saying, you guys, everybody had feet, and they could have just walked away. It said, mind your business. Walk away from him. Walk away from him. That's all they had to do. But, child, I don't know if she taking Botox or putting on too much oil of a leg for the older people. I don't think that shit for the young people. And then she looks like a goddamn corpse. That don't make no sense. Eating all them goddamn apples every day. No meat, no dairy, no nothing. Her just a walking dead. But it is what it is. So see, get her up to par with that stiff ass goddamn hair. That don't make no sense. I know her shit was bouncing like it wasn't nothing down Michigan Avenue when Mr. Kelly got the hair done. Even I guess she don't mess with her dad no more, so he couldn't get it done. Shabazz used her, so he could have got it done. Chuck and Larry them used her, so they could have got it done. Somebody could have hit her. Somebody could have hit her motherfucking cash out. He got that goddamn hair done. Anyways, I don't know. Well, I know I'm gonna lose my live again because I'm gonna go through this other area here in a second, y'all. But I gotta say this because my title says it. It says ride or die. Or pick your struggle. Ride or die or pick your struggle. See, a lot of people who seems to want to know the street code don't know the street code, especially when they have lived, somewhat of the good life, kind of Bel Air life, got all the education and everything. They'll leave that. They'll leave the street code behind. But when you are ride or die, and a person comes from a certain area, and you have pretty much analyzed and listened to a lot of readings and things out here, and to top it off, you ain't seen shit. If you ain't seen shit with your own eyes, you ain't been there, you have to just shut the fuck up. That's just the main street code out here. Your opinions will start to get this sentimental, in your feelings. Oh, have you thinking this away and this away and this away. When you are a ride or die, and you sat and you've analyzed and you've listened, you weighed your pros and you weighed your cons, and you decided, you know what, now I'm going to have to ride with this, even if I ain't been there, but my eyes and my ears, those two common senses that you were given, I'm going to have to ride with this. Now you have that other part of you that is street code. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there, haven't seen anything. This is their words against his. I don't know. He didn't speak in the court. The attorneys debunked a lot of stuff, a lot of contradictions going on up in this courtroom. We all know, I know, because I sat and watched how the government came for him. Your government used people to come for him to do their dirty work. Their hands are clean. The government gets to walk away, go home, and pick up another case and slam another one of you dang on colored people. Yeah, they will. They don't give a shit. They're going to make their money. They're going to stay on top as usual, because they will always plant a seed for us to come after each other. When we don't know everything that's going on in a story, not just R. Kelly's story, in a story, and the government is coming out here to solve their fucking crime or what they shit in 48 hours, then let them do it by their goddamn self. You go figure it out. Join in. Stop helping them. But I listen to a whole lot of people. And when they talk, it's in there. It's in there. You may not think that you're telling or you're giving up pertinent information and things like that, because most of us, we just love to hear ourselves talk, and it sounds good when we talk, and I understand that. So, but as we keep talking and we keep talking, you don't something. I mean, look up that story that he sat over there and told 2 days about the Jasmine in the bus. He was already, Jasmine was already, it was at the Trump Tower with Sylvia and the him too girls, and told a whole different goddamn story from when he originally told the story. They can't shut the fuck up. Got to make it sound extra saucy. Extra saucy. Left out a whole bunch of parts. He told that whole story and left out the part where he said he done slammed on that girl 16 times. He can't continue to tell you that part, because that will put him out in the open and have people continue to open their eyes about him. But I just so happened, I was on Rose channel, then I heard DJ. And I guess this video must have happened in the wee hours of the morning when everybody was sleeping. Just like how Drunken Larry said it, when y'all sleeping, they working. They working. And I emphasize they working. And they're going to continue to work. They're going to continue to work. But a lot of people saw how, I guess, Dom K allegedly changed his mind up, had a change of heart. And that's why my title is Ride or Die, or You Suffer with Fucking Struggles. No matter how you feel about whatever the verdict came out, or if there's going to be an appeal and all of this stuff, at some point, gotta shut the fuck up. Just gotta shut the fuck up. You really, really do. People be telling shit, a lot of shit. But that's how he said he felt because they had found him guilty. He said he felt that way because the law said that they only needed two. And Dom K, according to the video, said that he knew that there were two. Allegedly. I'm not going to be able to quote it, word from verbatim, word for word. But he said that he knew that there was two. And I was saying, well, I guess, he can say that now. But do recall him on Sylvia's platform when they was having their dialogue. And he almost got into this battle thing because he said that, well, R. Kelly did have herpes. It's on Sylvia's live, on one of the videos from last week, I guess. And I was like, well, huh? So I'm like, okay, well, maybe he knows it for a fact or maybe he don't. I can't argue with that. I don't know. But what I can do is know that even outside of what he says and how he feels, I may look at him like, okay, this is the devil. You don't allow the devil to pull you in, not even to argue with them. Have it your way, dude. What you do is you move away from around them. You're going to have to feel this way by yourself. You're on. We don't want nothing to do with you. You either have to choose whether you're ride or die. Even if you are knowing, because that's what they kept saying about Mr. Kelly in those indictments. He knowingly. But I can sit here and say, well, even if I know that, okay, you want to change your mind, you don't feel this way, but I am a ride or die to the end. I don't give a damn. Still what they say. I'm going to ride or die. And that's just how you choose. You have to choose your life out here. So that's why I always say you got to struggle. And a lot of people out here had a fucking struggle. Pick your fucking battle and you stay on it. It's like the Red Sox and the White Sox. Just because the White Sox lost one game and Billy farted at third base, now you want to go be on the White Sox team. If you flop, you're gonna fold. It's just period. Struggles. I don't have struggles. Once my mind is made up, and no matter what they say, how you feel or whatever, I didn't see it. I didn't see no 12, 13s, 10, 9, 8-year-old females. I saw females that claimed to be with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. They man. I saw females that got bitter because of situations not unfolding the way they assumed it would unfold, meaning like how life usually is. But Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly chose to have somewhat of a different lifestyle from most of us. They were looking for the monogamous. Okay, well, maybe he has one. I can deal with that. They were looking for, a financial a situation where they don't have those worries no more. Could be taken care of. They were looking for, oh, this is a superstar. Now I can travel, I can be on TV, I can dress fancy, Versace and Gucci and all of that shit, and they were supposed to be the only one walking around in the kitchen and the $500 robes and puffy house shoes on and shit like that. But shit didn't work out that way. And as I'm watching this stuff unfold, now he's a pedophile. He's a pedophile for wanting in his lifestyle legal age women, after the 2002 trial, no one got over it. These people never got over it. They never got over it. They could not let it go. Not even the government. Not even his haters. They couldn't let it go, you guys. The vision of this alleged PP tape and everything, they couldn't let it go. I was speaking to someone the other day, and I was saying, well, that's kind of crazy because I don't know if you guys saw the Are We There Yet? You guys can go pull that movie up, right? On Are We There That? Are We There Yet? It's a movie, right? You can get it on video, all that good stuff, right? And you can watch it. Where there's the part where Ice Cube runs the boy into the bathroom because he had to go to the bathroom again. He had to go a lot. He had a lot. So the men's bathroom was in disarray. It was horrible. Oh no, they couldn't use it up in there. But then he took and ran the boy over to the ladies' bathroom. No, did you guys see that? Go watch that one part on Are We There? Are We There Yet with Ice Cube? And the little boy turns around and he pees all on the lady. Yeah, pees all on the lady. Nobody's mad about that. Nobody's mad about that because that's in the movies, huh? That was in the movies, so that was okay. But nobody got mad about that. And I was like, wow. Oh, okay. We just gonna do this. It's the world, the whole world is contradictable. Just contradicts itself. You can't do this over here, but we'll allow you to do this over here. You can't do this over here, but we'll allow you to do this over here. Oh, you saw it, okay, baby. That's what I had to go back, and I was like, I seen a demonstration like this, other than the Dave Chappelle thing. But 2002, it came and it went. It came and it went. After the 2008, and he went home.
Messages Kirk. Hey, boy, I'm here, made it here a little early.
I really
Are you
don't
still at
believe.
home or are you at work yet?
I really don't believe. I really don't believe, you guys, that any of these females came in to hurt Mr. Kelly. I don't. I believe that once the parents came out and start hoopity hop hop and hoopity hop hop because they did not see their daughters, I believe that when Ashanti left because her time was up, she did her little gig on the stand with her granny panties on, and you got paid. This was your job. Now you can go home. She stirred up all of this monstrous ass thing about the pedo and this or that, and he's got your girls there. Well, if she couldn't be there, then I'm going to stir up this situation to get, nobody's going to have them, just that's exactly what she did, along with Jim Derogatis. Jim Derogatis was the main one talking about, the girls and the girls and the girls and the girls. And I'm like, well, okay, all I'm seeing is that people that were 17, 18, 17, 18. Okay, what does the state says? Okay, it's 17 over here. Okay, I didn't see that. I don't see no illegal underage thing. Have to jump back over here to Dom Kane, because I got a little bit confused as well with that, because he did speak on, the two things in which what he felt that Mr. Kelly was guilty on, and that's all that they need. And I could have sworn he said something with the underage, and then the I believe it's the herpes thing, because I heard him say it, and I don't care what nobody say on that. I heard him say it because I was laying in bed and I was like, oh, wow, but I believe Sylvia shut it down quickly. She interjected real quickly, and it's like, oh, well, okay. But he remains on the platform after saying that. But that's their thing. However, my title, though, is just ride or die, or struggle. Now you get to see who was actually struggling with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. You know, that's all I'm saying. You get to see who was struggling. And those are struggles. But trying to argue and debate or fight with the devil, then the devil will win. Sometimes, not sometimes, you just got to ignore the devil. Let the devil go on and have their way. Go have your way at it, and you just exclude it from a lot of things. No, we don't need it. I'm a ride or die. And the only thing that I can find wrong in the Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, when it comes to the humanity part of it, the moral part of it, we all know that we're never happy to see a man that will have the privilege of dating a lot of women, because we wouldn't allow that ourselves. But did he have these women according to what the law would have allowed him to do so? I had to think about that, and I'm going, well, abso-fucking-lutely. 17, 18, 19, abso-fucking-lutely. Because that's all I saw. And that's all I kept hearing out there. Then I kept hearing, the 250,000, and then they wanted this, and they wanted that, and they wanted this. I don't give a toots a boots a ass about how they felt that they only needed two to convict Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't. Because I'm going to stand on what I say, and I mean what I say. And had I been on that juror stand, and because of the way the government moved so shady to get this man, he would have been coming home. And that's a wrap. He would have been coming home because they did all of this. He's a monster. He's a monster. He's a petty. He's a this and he's a that. Well, if the government felt so, you would have disregarded the age of Jocelyn, and you would have ran your ass up in there and got her ass to safety. But the government didn't do that. So somewhere the government showed me that they had doubts as well. You didn't believe it as well. Because if you had done so, you would have saved them all. But the government didn't have this story until they walked away. They walked away. After the parents did all of the hooping and the hopping and the hooping and the hopping, that was enough for your government to run their asses up in them doors and knock down every single one and bring them to safety. But they didn't do so. Those girls were already gone. But the stories were already out here. The government had their doubt. They had their doubt. And I understand how the law works. No, they just couldn't bombard, or no, they couldn't do this. And some of them was of age, so they just couldn't go in there and do that. None of that shit fucking matters when you sitting out here saying that he's a goddamn monster and holding people in a cult and is a goddamn pedophile. All of that shit that they were saying becomes exempt, non-void. Fuck that shit. Go get him. But they didn't do that. I'm letting him go. The government failed. They didn't even trust their own fucking laws. They don't even believe their own shit. The people that's out here working for it, the police or whatever, they have to abide by it. But half of them hate it because they know some of the shit is wrong. They know some of the shit is wrong. That's why I would let him go. That's why. You can't tell me that he's this person and he's this person and he's this person and he's this person, and they didn't bum rush up in this place to pull this girl to safety. Well, that's how I feel. You either have to be a ride or die, And if you're struggling, you got to stay over, oh, just stay to yourself on it, because you're going to start coming out and talking and speaking, and words are just going to keep formulating and formulating. And before you know it, you'll say some things just like how Don K did, which made a lot of people upset here, annoyed, and some of them will continue to ride with him. It's very important to try to keep staying neutral, keep staying neutral. Um, Lily sends her love, you guys. Um, Texas Black Diamond is hope to get better and return back home soon. That's the word that I do have, and we'll wish her fast healing over there. Whatever happened, I don't know, but we'll just pray for fast healing for TBD. hmm There's a struggle out here. I'm going to continue to sit and continue to watch all of this craziness stuff. Now you got, everybody, is needing to do this and you're needing to do that. I have to be honest, you guys, with this. I think that you should, everybody wait until he wins his appeal and then kick into action. And then go ahead now. Is once he has that appeal, that'll open the door now for all of his supporters. Maybe, and we know that that's a weak ass maybe, to get back and start doing, what they're doing, and as far as still supporting him on your channels, because it's always, to me, free R. Kelly, period. And that's because off of what I analyzed, what I saw, what I heard, what I was, all of this stuff together. Nah. Now, you can't have no bitter girlfriends just take one man down because of his choice of lifestyle. And I don't see him, according to what they tried to do in the 2002, not knowing that these people out here, the government people, were still going to be on his ass because of his lifestyle, his choice of dating more than one female. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They will look at you like, oh, you think you the shit, huh? Yeah, the government, they'll do that shit. Oh, you think because you get to ride in all these cars and you get to date this person that we... Do y'all really? I don't believe it. You really think that I'm supposed to sit here and believe that Mr. Kelly was oblivious to not knowing that these people were still going to be imposing themselves in his life? Are you kidding me? I know. Nah. Mm-mm. Well, not at all. Not at all. They say they've been watching him, Homeland, for quite some time. They go and they show one picture. It was him and the other guy standing outside his Olympia field. So, well, why didn't you just go on the goddamn thing and snatch him up? You thought he was doing something wrong. They didn't bother to go into the house, to break into the coats, to bring no girl. They ain't bothered to do none of that, according to the picture that I saw. Anybody do none of that shit. And I will say it again. Had I been on that jury stand, and because of the way the government played this whole story out, this whole sci-fi shit, I could have been coming home. That damn jury been mad at me, because we'd have had our asses up in there for 50 goddamn days. We ain't going nowhere till y'all see what I'm trying to tell you motherfuckers what's going on. Here. It's going to take some strong-minded people to stay out here, but all I guess I got to just ask of you people out here is, let's keep your eyes open. Listen to the snakes. Just listen to them all. I've been saying toxic and toxic and toxic and toxic and toxic. I am not a person... I'm an action person. I'm going to say that. I'm more of an action person, you guys. We can talk till your face turn blue behind the behind the scene on a screen. We can. We can talk till your face turn blue, but when there's some action getting put down out here, then you can at least remotely give them a little bit ounce of belief. But do I believe that he has a few supporters that just don't need to be supporting, and that's just me speaking? When you're talking about supporting a man of that caliber, it's got to be some clean ass, very smart ass, I mean up the top ass goddamn people coming out here. The neighborhood in the ghettos, it ain't much you can fucking do. And that's a fact. Nothing but talk. But talk. But talk. Mm-hmm. Nope. Gotta get some more unbiased people, important ones that's not tied to the government like that, or to the Me Too, or whatever the fuck that group is over there, and things like that. Though you gotta put someone like Chief like that out there to do more of the instructions and things, because the ghetto people, and that's just my opinion. The weed heads and the drunk heads and the cursing heads and the stuff like that. That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. Yes, exactly, Jennifer. That's what I mean. I'm talking of that caliber. You got to have his caliber, people of the same caliber of him. To really push a huge movement out here, is what I'm saying. You say we all better dig our ancestors up, and you gotta lock them up, girl. Gotta lock them up. And that's another thing too, though, beauty. I'd have let them go on that. I'd have let them go just on that. I'd probably had that whole jury up in there, messed up in there. Because I can recall, like I was talking the other day, when your ancestors, the ones that was still living up until the 50s, 45, 50s, 1900s, right? When they start filing for this reparation. The government knew some shit was wrong. You knew that all of those white slave trade men then raped and killed and did everything to these black women out here. That from our ancestors from back then. You know it. They know it. They know it. They know they did, right? But we don't care, because people look at it, oh, that was back then. Oh, that was back then. We don't look at it like that. And I'd have been like, well, when we have a door that opens, that gives us the opportunity to start hitting, they gave us the door. They opened this door up. But see, we couldn't use this door to our advantage. In plenty other doors. Sandra, Floyd, Trayvon, we have the doors, but that's not what we do. We have to come out here and we're going to fight against each other, because that's what they want. If we're fighting against each other, that gives them the opportunity to put the handcuffs on somebody. That gives them the opportunity to accidentally, because that's what they call it, shoot somebody. If it's a riot, so they still win. They still win. They win no matter what and how, until the black race say, well, you know what? We gonna deal with this over here, our own. But since y'all open this door, we want to deal with this over here. And I see, where Spitting Fire put her petition out, and and it's going back to the relevancy of timid Emmett Till, right? And finding the lady who did her situation with him to get her locked back up. It's going to take a lot of work to get that done. It's possible, yes, it's possible to open it up. But putting it out here on YouTube, nah. If you know YouTube rules, half of it getting shut down to the people that it do need to reach. They tell you in your YouTube guidelines. They tell you, you say some certain things or you play some certain things, you'll get an email back. Well, this won't be played over in Europe. We can't get this over to Spain, or we can't get this, or this won't be showed over in Hungary. That's how they do. And it block your shit. So now, well, guess where your shit is stuck at? And that's why I don't go nowhere. Right here on YouTube in the little sectors. Because the people out there is not listening because they don't get to hear it. They don't get to hear it. The streets, then you'll hear it. Massive amount of people in the streets. Oh, then they'll see it. Because you know the media's coming. What the hell does these Negroes got going on today? But on YouTube, nah. I don't see this shit. Mm-mm. No. But ride or die, or you're going to have struggles out here. And after sitting up there and we're listening to the transcripts after transcripts and all of the information that was coming from the dads and Lifetime and the presidency movie from Shabazz, As Is, all this stuff, you made your mind up. Everybody became a ride or die. Oh, hell no. Especially because we're hearing the ages of these women and we're looking them in their eyes and their faces and we're noticing how things change and people jumping on board and saying this and where you come from. Well, who are you? What the hell? Who the hell? Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're going to let them go. We're going to let them go. That's what I was saying over here. Hell to the no. You're going to let them go. It's too much. Too much going on. The government is going to always fail you. The government is going to always turn y'all against each other. And when you turn against each other, now you're giving them more upper hand to put the handcuffs on you, give you a citation for disorderly conduct, a whole bunch of shit. But that's because of the choices that you make by allowing them to use your ass. No, they use you. But when we in trouble and we need something, it's, oh, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. That same police going to stick your ass with a goddamn citation or something where now you got to pay them. I don't figure that shit out. mm. But I guess that's how Dom K felt. And he's like, well, he heard it. He saw it. And I was confused, though, y'all, because I was like, well, you heard what? Because to my understanding, I guess they said with like that one guy that came out saying about the transcripts was put out earlier to the media, and that's why the media was only getting the one-sided story. But before he had came out to make that announcement, the media was already getting one-sided story. So I'm sitting here saying, well, you ain't telling us nothing new. And then the add-on to his story was about because he did not get his part of what he felt that he should get because he was on that CC, board or whatever, and he's part of media. Why did I not get my copy? But he used the public and sent the public into a 911 emergency of telling something that all of y'all already knew that. Everybody knew that everybody had already been saying they putting out one side of the story. They're putting out one side of Texas Black Diamond kept saying it. Everybody kept saying it. They're putting out one side of the story. But then when he came out to say that they're putting out the one side of the story because there was an employee up in this building that was releasing earlier stuff out to the media. And I was going, okay, well, what else is new? Well, he said that they were going to come back. He was going to come back on a Sunday night if the person did not reveal or say or do or what. You seen that yet? I'm just asking for a friend. I ain't seen shit. Or let me guess, he got the copy or he didn't expect for the verdict to come back in, what was it, a total of 9 hours. So 4 on one day and 5, I guess, on the other day because it wasn't no 9 hours in no one single day, right? But what did he not expect that? I don't know. I was caught up in that shit. So had they been deliberating for what, maybe 2 weeks or a month, then would that have given him enough time to keep allegedly, in my opinion, soliciting, in my opinion, listening is bullshit. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because then after you hear that, he was another one where you can't get this, or I'm not going to give you guys this, and I'm not going to give you guys that unless you hit the Cash App. So then I'm sitting here saying, well, wait a minute, though. But you travel already. You belong to a news media, right? He's independent, I guess, hip hop or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, well, how the hell is you getting all over to Atlanta and Bermuda and over to get all these damn stories? Like, who? But then he did say, he uses his own money. So I guess that was enough justification, for that. Hit his goddamn Cash App. I understand that. But I felt that, and that's just me, in my opinion. Some bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. 911. What is it that the people were supposed to do when we already been out here saying what the media was doing? It made no sense. It made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. But, so I'm going to be rattling on. When you see the devil moving one way, you just move the opposite way. You don't become what is of the devil, because you will become it. You'll start to act like him. You'll start to just behave like it and things like that. It's like, get your ass up out of here. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. No, oh yeah, it's crazy. But in my opinion, I'm just saying that yes, some things can be kicked off humbly. But the major things that people are planning to do, and because these are the laws, you're gonna have to wait to really go into high gear once the appeal is done. Got to see if what's gonna happen with the appeal. What's gonna happen with the appeal? That's what matters. And you don't get the appeal until after the sentencing. So unless somebody run up in there, or like they say, they can, I guess, get this stuff over there to the appellate court really fast. Well, we found this, and we got this, and we got this, and we got this, and we got, it's crazy. But the judge, ooh, yeah, the judge, I don't know. He'd have got out on that too. I'd have let him out on all because of that. I ain't heard his side of the story. I need more stuff. What else is this? You mean to tell me this is all that the defense have? And then the judge would say, well, this is all that I will allow them to bring in. Well, then what are you hiding? Why did they? That's another reason. I'd let him out. And I know the judge, you can't question it. You can't do this because then she going to be like, well, you excuse, you can go to fuck home or whatever. This. And then if that's the case, now as a juror, if the judge do me like that, now I'm going to the media or some damn well and blast your ass. That's what I would have done. We can't make a goddamn decision yet. We have not heard enough of the defense. And I'm sure the defense gotta have way more than what you allowed them to say. Well, I put the instructions out and this is this and you're only to focus on this and you can't say this and we're not here to talk about the parents and we can't do this. Well, why the fuck not? It doesn't give me a complete story and able to give you a 100% verdict. I can't make a verdict. I don't know. And you tell us, you gave the instructions to the juror about, well, how would you feel about this? Well, will you be biased about this? Well, can you say this? Well, how you feel about this? Well, them the same goddamn questions I got. Well, judge, how you feel? I want to fucking know. This story is this is long. This is a long ass story. You mean to tell me that we supposed to go and try this man off of just 80% of the prosecution story? I'm gonna need an 80-80. I need 80% coming from the defense and an 80% coming from the prosecution. And then we might need about a good goddamn week up in here because we got to cross our T's and dot our I's and circle our O's completely before we make a decision. This is a serious allegations. But that didn't happen. They got shut down. They got shut down on a lot of stuff. Oh, a lot of stuff. What I do pray on when it comes to Mr. Robert Spencer Kelly attorneys, and I know his fans is all that he has. I really pray that his attorneys start scrutinize who the hell they chooses to associate themselves with. I do. Do your background on your Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly fans as well. Because you don't know who you working with. Do your background on them. They all on goddamn YouTube. Go run back all them old ass videos, and then because it to me, it don't look right for an upscale ass goddamn person not knowing who the hell they walking beside and who the hell they working with. That's just my opinion. If I'm upscale, you best believe that I know Mr. Kelly got some upscale goddamn fans out here some goddamn well. And not no goddamn ratchety, raggedy. That's just me. That's just me. It's the flip-floppy thing. I curse my ass off when I feel like it. Do I feel like that I should be down there walking alongside Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Thinks about some shit. That was some fucked up shit, wasn't it, Con? Wasn't it, Devereaux? No. You can't. I could not allow myself to destroy the image of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's because I know sometimes how my persona is. You know how they say when you turn the lights on, you one way, but when you turn the lights off, you a whole nother motherfucking way. And once you realize that you're that person, you got to keep some space in between the people that's upscaled. You feel what I'm saying? But all of us don't think alike, so it is what it is. But I'm like, okay, okay. But I know God forgives. Our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and all that. The kingdom come shall be under. Yeah, I know all that shit. I know it. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive those who trust. See, a lot of people that took a whole bunch of those biblical words, and when you see them doing evil, they just pick out the little scripture parts in there to make them look good. But it's all good. I guess that's what the Bible is for. It's like a blanket, right? It's like a blanket. We were made out of sin. Yeah. Just keep sinning over and over and over and over. Just put the big blanket over you. You're gonna be okay. You said because he came on Sylvia's channel and mad because she had the transcripts in him. Well, yeah, you can get the transcripts. All you have to do is go pay for them, I guess. Everybody can go pay for them. But here's the good news. It's all gonna hit on the oh God, what's that darn thing? It's gonna all be on there. You can just go on there and get it. But that's why I came on today. Of course, to see you guys' beautiful face. I must go and get my daily duties out the way. Then I'm going to go home and put me some dinner on and continue to watch the show out here. You guys just have to pay attention to a lot of people that's out here, well, we going to do this and we can do this and we going to do that and we going to do this. And the first thing I say to ask yourselves is the who, what, when, where's, and the whys. And it usually kind of sums up which way you would go. Are you going to ride or die? Or are you going to struggle with it and just leave it alone? Especially if you're struggling. If you're struggling with it, you gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. So, I'm riding. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Right now, I'm just peculiar. I am. I'm. You think about the second roller coaster ride. If the first roller coaster ride was crazy, think about what the second roller coaster ride may look like. And it just make you scarce, right? You like, oh hell no, oh hell no, doing this shit again? No, wait, y'all ain't got no new members out there? Damn, nobody, no new members. Where's some new? Any, ain't no new people. Any, need some new. Tori, can you lead something? I need some new shoes, new voices, new, clean backgrounds, clean this, clean that. We need new, clean people, clean. I'm scorched. I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I like the image that I have, and oh Lord, you jump in bed with fleas, you bound to get some fleas on your ass. How you doing, Tori? How you doing, Kay? Beauty, how you doing? Stand up, how you doing today? Jennifer, how you doing? PDQ, how you doing? Hello, hello. I think I got everybody. I think so. If I missed anybody, my apologies to you guys. Nisha, I see Nisha. I see all of you guys. Let me see if I missed anybody else. I don't know where my boy Jason at. I don't know. Jason be having me cracking up. But again, Mr. Kelly would be all right. If your faith is where it's supposed to be and where you want it to be, and that's on the side of his attorneys, still fighting this case for him, then you just ride with the faith of it. You just ride with the faith of it. Have the faith. Have the faith. That's it. That's all. So, I will see you guys soon. You say you wonder, can I go back and send a couple of my boyfriends to your girl? I don't know. I think they might have opened up the statute of limitation. There is no statute of limitation on anything, I guess. Might not be no statute of limitation on anything. Just bombard the whole freaking court. That's what should happen. You right. Just bombard the court system. But Azrael, the clear sign was there. Baby, there is no more money, I would assume. If you done went up in that got on CBS and that hair ain't had one lick of oil sheen bounce to it, girl. All you need to do is put a little oil sheen to it, it would have bounced. Stiff as a rock. Why, you know what? Why she ain't bring no dog on with her? Belief. Why she ain't bring belief with her, though? I was cracking up. I was like, girl, look, oh, she something. Damn, what, she just roll out of bed? They got this girl on this CBS looking like a 2 days close to a corpse. And I ain't, I don't shit and shame on nobody, because that's just not me, but I'm just saying, how you go from glamour to gutter? How you go from, and I'm looking at old ex Andrea, and she worse than me. Her goddamn hair won't grow at all either. When her hair gonna grow? And Andrea just as bald head as a goat over there. And then she done stretched and pulled and what you call that stuff? Gorilla glued that shit down with that little part. I forgot, since I've been knowing that she was his damn ex-wife. Goddamn shit ain't grow one goddamn inch. It's just little hair. She just little hair for the rest of her life. I guess them nerves over there. And she said something else to y'all before I go. Hold on, because Andrea said something else about what she said. It was about the generational wealth. Generational wealth. Huh? I'm like, well, shouldn't that be one of her least worries? Isn't she over there popping the coochie and marrying off different men on these celebrity stores in her dance studio? Ain't she making enough money to keep giving her kids generational wealth? What the fuck is she doing with the money? You have the generational wealth for them kids now. He gone for now. You done took that bag away. And if I'm not misunderstanding this, Usually when they go away, all the money goes away. Girl, you done killed everything. How you gonna get more child support for the other little baby? Oh, ma, no, they all 18 now, right? Oh, Lord. Good morning, dear. I'm like, how? How you gonna? Look like you in charge of picking up the generational wealth over there for now. She done wiped that, tapped that all out, just like that. Yeah, they grown. I think they all should be grown. 18, 19, something like that. They all be grown. Well, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's some bullshit. Shit, I'd have been over there fighting. What the hell wrong with y'all damn asses? This man make a whole enough money over here for all of our asses to live in the Olympic fields. Oh, you can have that mansion, that one, this one is mine, this one is mine. Hugh Hefner, ex-wife, lived next door to his ass. He made sure he kept her while he was over there with the bunny runnies, the runny bunnies. And Hefner wife, ex-wife, wife, whatever she was, he put that woman in a goddamn mansion right next door to his ass. Right next door. Right next door. She lived right next door. I was like, oh, damn, Hugh Hefner. Okay. But
messages hanging.
I only wish that, you know, had he run his shows just like Hugh Hefner, then what would they have said? He should have ran a whole goddamn series things just like Hugh Hefner, just like Flavor Flav, all of them. I wish he'd have had that damn idea to do so. I really, really do, y'all. I do. Fucking extortion. Fucking racketeering. Freaking labor. Labor, y'all. Labor. Labor. Motherfuckers ain't washed a dish ever in that damn house. What damn labor? I was like, what? What labor? They ain't washed the dish. They wasn't making up no beds. What labor? What labor? They ain't went out to do no garden. They wasn't doing no watering the grass. None of them probably took the garbage out. What goddamn labor? Labor with getting their hair done? Labor with going to the malls? Is that the laboring? Because I couldn't understand, like, how you charging with forced labor? So is sex a form of labor? That's just not something that we are naturally born to do. Now it's labor. Oh, I get it. If you sweating and you, excuse my French, having your orgasms and stuff, maybe that's just hard work. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to be sweating doing sex. That's hard work, y'all. I don't know. This shit was crazy as hell. You say they shut your ID? They shut yours down? Oh, hey, PDQ, that was forced labor. When they had to order their food, that was forced labor. When they had to call Mr. Kelly to let him know that they had arrived safely, that was forced labor. Because he cared about their safety, that was forced labor. All that shit. The crazy shit is forced goddamn labor. I don't understand that shit. I know I said I was about to go, but I like reading y'all comments. Well, I don't know, y'all. Good luck with them with their next boyfriends. Good luck with them. So I'm sure that, I mean, like, what, does Faith have to walk around now with a laminated herpes card? I'm just saying. She confused us all. She really confused us all, girl. She was singing that shit in that car. That's my baby. And ooh, that's good because y'all got to keep the lights on, boo. No, you going to have to keep popping, locking, and crocking that goddamn cooter-rooter to keep them lights on now. It's crazy. And I think that that's what's so the part of reality that I can kind of laugh at, you know, because what was that movie? How you go to lifestyle, riches, and famous, and back to rags and rags or something like that, right? Remember that goddamn shit used to come on? Where people hit the Powerball, and then about 30 days later they broke as hell because they do all the kind of crazy shit. Now they back down to the normal life. And we all know that some of us don't like the normal life. Like, shit, I don't want to go. Well, they kind of helped us a little bit with the groceries because now you can call and order your groceries and shit and pull up outside or have them deliver it to you when you're old and shit like that. So little things have happened out here pertain, you know, to helping us feel like we live in an upscale lifestyle. If I can pull up the Walmart, yeah, put that grocery in the bag, bitch. You ain't got to do get out and do shit. But to get home and see how they fucked your order up. That's about it. And then go back up there and start cussing and hollering at them like a nigga. That's what we do. But it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but I am interested. I like to see their future. I do. I would love to follow their future and see. Okay, well, there you go. You went from a Lamborghini back go down to old Chevy Capri. I don't know. Okay, you had a 5 bedroom old nice house and 12 baths and the two big pools and backyard parties and Sharon Winbush upstairs looking in the drawer and panties for matches and shit to light up the grill for y'all. And now you back at home cooking on the old Weber. It's this shit like that I be thinking about. Well, welcome back to reality. Nobody gets nothing. Nobody, and the crazy thing, because Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was one of the highest celebrity paid, you know, independent, making his money. He had lots of money. Woo woo woo. Right. I don't think it was another one out here to match him. You can't get Jay-Z because Beyonce fuck ass up in the elevator. Beyonce fuck around, go lemonade on your ass again out here fucking with her nigga. Beyonce, and yeah, they can't go up in there talking about some. Could you help us with our music? Beyonce gonna fucking kick your ass out of there. We is retired fucking billionaires over here. Nope. And truth be told, had Andrea been doing her shit like Beyonce, you know, since she was this big choreographer off of South Side of Chicago, because she knew how to do a fucking split, which all of us was taught in gymnastic in fucking 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Some of us just stopped doing it, so our thighs just won't let us go down that far. She just stayed fucking flexible. And so she had the other constructive element for financial gain out here, right? Had she been there and she got this part right, instead of joining in the lickety clickety shit and combing hair and start falling in love and sucking and ducking around, you know, she could have had this bitter part in her, just like how, I'm not saying bitter like, well, it's only one way to say bitter, but like how Beyonce was holding her shit down, right, and building her fucking empire alongside Jay-Z, old crooked ass, you know, because Jay-Z was crooked back in the days. And hell, I'm trying to figure out why he even had a picture up there smiling with Aaliyah beside him. And then Damon Dash come out of nowhere, and now he jealous and he wanted a little bit of Aaliyah too, allegedly. I didn't put allegedly on that shit, y'all. I don't know this shit for real, but that's how I see the shit. You right. The dummy wife club. That's what the fuck the next goddamn show need to be about. Not the basketball and not the football wives and not none of that shit. It just need to be the dummy wife club. That's what the fuck they need to call it shit. Had she done that, it couldn't have been really no woman that close up to R. Kelly at all, because the woman would have been scared to even come around. Oh hell no. R. Kelly, you got crazy wife. That wife wants you to herself. But she didn't show all of that. Hers was, I got to do, and I got to do this, and I got to, I got to be nice, I got to do this, and I got to do this, because then I'm going to lose him. I'm going to lose him. Well, then that's the fucking risk that you fucking take. But being a woman of integrity and a woman of building an empire with your man, I think that if she had stood her ground on that, especially after having the firstborn, and look, we about business, we could build this, at some point, the relationship probably would have balanced itself out. Well, okay, boo. She'd have been called boo and he'd have been bae. Would have went on. Because that's the nicknames that the goddamn Jay-Z, hey, boo boo. Yeah. None. But no, she went in there pop locking on the coochie too hard, and Mr. Kelly saw her for what her worth was, and that's old Southside thottity thot thot. It is what it is. Had you went in there and put your credentials down, the normal way, a resume. This is this, this is this, is this. So that tells me that she had already studied him too, like everybody else. Azriel and her mama, you studied his ways. So you decided to come into his life with the ways that you assumed that that's what he liked, when all he was just singing about the fucking music of life, about it. You didn't have to come in there and be about the fucking life, about it. Because when you come into someone's life and you want to just be about what the fuck I'm singing, then that's what the fuck you're going to get. You can't be wifey. He don't want them kind. He just want to sing about the motherfucking kind. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't fault Mr. Kelly at all. I can't. He's human. He's human. And the law, as the white people have it out here, there was no restrictions on how many fucking girlfriends you can have in your life. And it's vice versa with the woman. But let a woman do it, we are a hoe. We a hoe. When I can't even understand that. Because vajayjay and dingaling is the same thing. Whether if you're sticking it or you're riding it. What's the fucking difference of it? I don't understand it. Why is the women a hoe? Because if they choose to have multiple boyfriends, why is that? Why is that? What I'm trying to psychologically understand that. But then a man can have them, but then the man has the multiple girlfriends, but the man is okay. He can have that. I cannot understand that at all. I can't understand that. That's crazy as hell. A woman is not supposed to act like that. What do you mean? He got 8, 10, 20, 50 girlfriends. Women are acting like that. What are you talking about? But, that's a whole nother story in itself. But that's just how I feel, you guys. And that's just my opinion. Ain't no folding over here. I've made my mind up to ride and die from the beginning. And I don't care what they say about him. And I told you guys, as for One Papoose, it ain't about the music. Cause I don't know all that goddamn everybody goddamn song on every freaking album. I never have had the persona of being starstruck. I've been around them. I was going to the Freak Meets. I've been around what's his name? The big Jodeci. I've been around. I saw them up there, and I see how all of these girls are. Hell, I even went to the hotel, but I ain't finna get engaged in no shit. I went to the hotel. They went all in. They got one main floor up there for the big after party after the Freak Meet. And my little nappy-headed ass back down here where I know where I'm fucking safe at. I saw y'all. Y'all were good. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like that when I go to the concerts. I was just at the TLC, and the TLC got Bone Thugs and Harmony. I ain't running up to no motherfucking stage screaming my motherfucking Larynx voice. Are you crazy? And then they get to go home with theirs, and I ain't got what the fuck? I can go to Mr. R. Kelly concerts and just sit my ass right there. Hey, oh, yes. I'm going, woo, baby. Oh, yeah. Try to touch your feet or whatever. But at the end of the day, because I'm not coming out here to be no music. I know his persona from listening to his music and things like that. So you have to ask yourself, what the fuck do I feel like putting myself at risk of having this type of chance with this man who clearly sings about him living his free life now, especially after his donkey ass fucking marriage that he had over there where you had to keep the fucking lights on for their ass. I'm like, girl, bye. But why would that? But a lot of people don't see it. We seen how they all threw themselves at Michael Jackson, falling out. Motherfuckers falling out, y'all, having fucking seizures and shit. And crazy, I wasn't Michael Jackson. Micah. I'm like, what the fuck? All y'all finna try to date him? First of all, I don't even want that fucking fight. I'm not finna try to battle up against cause you want him, I'll go have them. I ain't got that much fucking energy to be doing all that shit. Take my nappy ass head back the fuck home. That's where the fuck I'm going, right where the fuck I came from. I don't want them problems. Period. Don't want them problems. But another thing that it shows you is look at all of the single women. There's a lot of single goddamn women. They all at the fucking concerts. Kelly! Hey, Kelly! Single ass motherfucker. They was at Michael Jackson. All the white girls, single as hell. Get Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson falling out having fucking seizures. And for the ones that wasn't single, and now your nigga gotta pick you up and take your ass to the hospital because you up there done fell out over another goddamn man that ain't even yours. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that shit at all. No. But they knew it was gonna be a battle. They went into it as a battle. But the jealousy came out of them all. The parents came out. They being kidnapped. That's the one that really got me, y'all. Kidnapped. The last thing I thought, and when I looked up the word kidnap, isn't it somebody that's taking you against your will? You know, like that ice cream man with the white van and ain't no windows on the side, and then they roll up against you. And then they grab you and throw you up in there and tie you up with them little and duct tape your fucking mouth. Ain't that kidnap? That's what I thought kidnap was. Or the little girl coming home from school and the man just, walking down the street and then got her by the hand and told her that I'm going to take you. Your mama told me to come and pick you up and take you to her. But the little girl, she 8, 9, 10, don't really know. Okay. Well, maybe, I can't remember if I seen him around. And she walks off with the man, and then they never see the little girl again. Ain't that motherfucking kidnap? I was confused about this kidnapping. Kidnap? Who the fuck kidnapped y'all grown asses? I couldn't understand that shit. It was bad in the mood. Kidnap, bitch, motherfuckers, you was on the airplane. You could have wrote that motherfucking note like that little girl did on Are We Here Yet? And she showed that truck driver that Ice Cube was kidnapping them. She wrote a motherfucking note and said, help us. Ain't there one of them motherfuckers had no notes or nothing about helping us. I don't understand what kidnap is no more. What is kidnap? Nobody murdered. Nobody. So that one there got me confused. To me, it seems like that the juror would have asked themselves that question as well. Where did he kidnap them from? What type of vehicle was it? Did he have a gun? Did he have an axe? Did he have rope tie? Can we see the evidence of rope tie? Do you guys have any duct tape that was left behind? Y'all ain't got shit? What the fuck? How the fuck he just kidnapped them because he had what, a mustache and a beard and a $9,000 suit on? Is that what y'all trying to fucking tell me? Yeah, okay. Throw the kidnap charge out. But the kidnapping and the force of labor and the herpes, that's all garbage. I don't care what nobody say. That's all fucking garbage. Then you got Sonya coming there with a goddamn phone and you waiting on the nigga for 3 damn days. Well, what time did he show up? What did he have on when he showed up? You can't recall because you was knocked out sleep. Was you knocked out sleep before he came or was you knocked out sleep after he left? Which one was it? Did they draw the blood immediately when she called her daddy and the mama and everything and she got out, she went to the police station and all this stuff? Where's the blood so we could see what kind of drugs was put in a fucking drink? Because obviously didn't know nut run out her goddamn coochie. What was that? Because if had it ran out of coochie, you best to believe she'd have collected some of that shit in a cup or on a Tommy Hill figure like fucking Lanita to at least get 850,000. She ain't even had none of that. Well, what the fucking nut shit at? It's gotta be on the sheets. It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. You get down in goddamn sewer since she said that he did it and see if the tissue dried up some motherfucking where down there with the rats. It's somewhere. But see, when the government don't go out there to do all of their homework like that, to produce all of this type of evidence that you're claiming that this man did off of the allegations from these women, he's going home. He's going home. This was a big ass fucking case. And you ain't bringing me shit, nada, to the fucking table off of all of these individuals. He said, Geronda Pace, bring us. I want to see the fucking ID that said she was 18. I want the police officer here who let this girl in the Chicago court system and let her sit her ass down. Bring him in here. I want to see how he gonna tell me. Oh well, we didn't. The ID just says 18, but you believed it though, right? You let her in. Well, that's what the fuck he believed. Said 18. Okay, you're old enough. Come on. Come on. Well, I didn't expect it because as soon as I got there, then he said, take your clothes off. Bitch, run the fuck out the door. Scream, faint, fall the fuck out. Oh my God, no, what are you talking about? No. Because he was Mr. Kelly, you felt obligated to do so. Oh, okay. Then you'll feel obligated to do so by any man. And that must be some goddamn true because that girl now has what, 5, 6, 7, 8, gonna be pushing about 8, 9, 10 motherfucking kids out. She is easily to taking her goddamn clothes out. I'm just saying. She very easily take her damn clothes off. But the thing, like I say, why I would let him go on is because of all of this. They missed a whole bunch of shit. And the jury missed they just missed it all, but they was forced to miss all of the who, what, when, where's, and why's because of the judge. She wouldn't allow them to deliberate on some things or to even question things that they needed to get more further information about. Well, the judge did this shit. The judge did this shit. Unbalanced. Unbalanced. She had an unbalanced goddamn court hearing. She did. She unbalanced it. Unbalanced it. So, I guess we'll wait and see if there's going to be more people indicted. We don't know. We don't know how this going to play out. Guess it's going to be the U.S. government against all of these other people over here. And I'm going to have to tell you guys this before I go because I like touching on this. And then I am going to click off this button. I want you guys to go and have a darn good day. Give it a rest. Book them on the darn shit. Give it a rest. Give it a motherfucking rest. Ain't shit you got on that man. You done told 2, 3, 4, 5 goddamn different ass damn stories out here that you can't even keep straight about this goddamn man. Did he do it or did he not do it? Does he have the music or does he not? And I'm going to have to say, with Bookham over here making his state of claim off of this goddamn Don Russell man, who nobody knows who he really is. Why ain't the fuck is you out there pressing the government and giving the government all the shit of your assumptions about this goddamn man? Why do you think that it's got to be continuously heard out here on YouTube for him to have some goddamn views and clicks off of that shit? You ain't done shit. You just told the goddamn story that Don Russell was already down there too at the fucking gym. Why is Don Russell down at the gym getting rid of your girl Jasmine? Explain that shit. That's what you do. Why is it so? Was that all just a shits and giggle play? Why was that man down there giving or trying to get this girl home and away from R. Kelly because of the assumption that she was a minor? Why? Why? It wasn't you. The story was not about Bookham getting rid of this girl. The story with Bookham is after she left, she couldn't get away home. She couldn't find her. She ended up, and then he took her to the hotel. Then she jumped in the shower. Then he banged her for 15 to 16 motherfucking times. That's the story that you get about him. And then he ran the other story about how what did he say? She bet me. She bet you her refund check. A motherfucker that ain't got no motherfucking money to get home with, who Don Russell offered to get her home, bet you her whole motherfucking refund check. The only fucking money that she'll probably have for the whole fucking year until the next tax motherfucking refund. She bet you that. That was nothing else in the world that she could have bet you of but all of her fucking last dime. That shit don't make no sense. Typical fucking niggas. Then you says that you threw a hoodie and big coat on, and then you saw Kelly coming through the hotel door. So you threw the hoodie on. My first question for is if you proven some shit to her, what the fuck did you have to go put hoodies and disguise yourself for? What the fuck was that for? You just walk up to him and say, hey, I'm here, dude, right? Third of all, it didn't appear that Mr. Kelly even knew that you were there. You put a hoodie and some bullshit on to bet Jasmine, who you banged 16 times according to you, her refund check, her whole fucking check. And you're standing in the lobby with these people who you done made these people assume that she came down there with Sylvia and the him too girls. Him too, me too. The him too girls. I get that confused, you guys. That's the way he told his story, right? I'm over here cracking up. But you had to go and disguise yourself while Mr. Kelly was coming through these doors of the Trump Tower. So that's going to tell me I got alarmed by that shit. Turn on the alarm. He didn't know you was there. He was like, oh, hey, dude, you shocked him too. So by him saying, according to you, what up, baby boy, that proved to Jasmine that you know him, you the mentee, and you lived up with him and all that. You rode the Sprinter, you did the concerts, you the bodyguard, all that fucking shit. So did you ever get her money? Did she give you the tax refund money? We'll never know because you don't never put that part of the story up in there. But because he said that, and then you went on about you and him had the little 2.5-hour meeting. We don't know that shit. We don't know that shit for a fact. Same way that you don't believe that Don Russell had his private meeting with him. How in the fuck would anybody sit out here and believe that you had your little 45 minutes meeting with him? So I doing a 45 minutes meeting with him. That's when what? Mr. Kelly put you out here as the fucking mole to go figure out who everybody else was. Can you see how the stories kept getting entangled, y'all? And more entangled and more entangled, more entangled. No, he don't like that. Don Russell could have been the man. So he had to become the man. Then he said, we went over to the gym and Kelly asked him, man, who are these people? He tell Mr. Kelly, oh, they're your fans. Nigga, you didn't tell R. Kelly prior to a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, that you were going to bus load up a bunch of goddamn people and bring them down there? Why was Mr. Kelly surprised that you brought all these goddamn fans down there? Why? He shouldn't have been surprised. Because you the mentee. You the head nigga in charge. He should have been like, well, cool, dude. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Thanks, that. But to your surprise, it upset Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Why would that upset Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly if you the fucking mentee and you hauling around a motherfucking fan bus? Mr. Kelly would have known that they would have been coming down there. He would have been astounded that he have his fan people down there. But that's not how he put that fucking story out. Hey, this is just my fucking opinion. You guys can analyze how you choose to do so. But why would he be surprised and upset and asking Bookham, well, who is these people? Like, why you got them down there? Oh, well, let me call her. So then you want to call Sylvia. Well, what y'all doing down there? Because you brought his motherfucking fan people down there. So the fans are supposed to be around R. Kelly, not around your crusty ass. You ain't the motherfucking star. That's just my opinion. But Bookham was mad. So, but then all of a sudden he got back happy because he said he had to call Sylvia. Well, like y'all wait for me. Wait for me. You can't be there without me. No, can't be there without me. Or meet me at the basketball court. He became the whole shit down there over R. Kelly. So was these Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly fans at first, or were these Bookham fans at first? I'm confused, y'all. I'm going to leave that story right there, and I'm going to continue it because there's more. Because he did a long live on that shit, but there's more. And when a nigga continue on with their story and you can't do nothing but help bring in the other person who you are bitter about and trying to figure out, and you want his ass in jail too, and you just keep bringing him up, that's what make your story so goddamn fictitious. You want us to believe this over here and that over there and this over here. Pick your struggle. You gotta fucking struggle. Your story can't sound good without you putting in a mixture of tomatoes and tomatoes. Pick your fucking struggle. Shit be cracking me up. I humped that girl 16 times. 16 times. That motherfucker ass was nervous as hell when that girl came out and said, hey, somebody try to put this damn rape charge and shit out here on his ass. That nigga was scared as hell. Now, that Dr. Rice is a whole nother goddamn commentary, y'all. You believe what you want to believe, and we got to make that a whole nother different commentary because that's a long one. So, I told y'all about watching these goddamn psychologists and psychiatrists and attorneys and all that shit when they be tapping their motherfucking fingers together. And I'm going to leave that shit right there. Y'all have a good day. And believe what you believe out here. My mind is made up. I'm rocking and rolling with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly till the wheels fall off because of what I heard, because of what I learned, because of what I read. Me, not y'all. It's what you guys believe. And I just don't believe all of this stuff. Do I believe he had multiple girlfriends? Yes, I do. Do I believe that it's against the law to do so? No, I don't. Do I believe that it's against the fucking law to have some rules in your fucking home when you are the head fucking nigga in charge? No, I fucking don't. I'm the head motherfucking nigga in charge, and this rules over here. My daughters ain't walking up in here with their goddamn shoes on. I don't give a damn if it is the summertime. Take your shoes off in my house. Don't leave those cups on my fucking kitchen counter. No, don't put your coat on my couch because you will find it in the fucking garbage. Don't do that. And if you coming over to stay a while, I expect for you to clean the bathroom up behind yourself. I expect for you to do. Hey, volunteer to take out the garbage for me if you want to. And I guess I'm going to be charged with forced motherfucking labor. It is what the fuck it is. But that's just me. I don't see it. I see bitterness, angriness, and all that stuff. A little slap on the butt ain't gonna kill no motherfucking body, especially if you getting goddamn it $10,000 for a motherfucking Christmas and a set of titties for the rest of your fucking life if you able to keep them up. It ain't gonna kill you. I look at it as a sexual thing. Turn the fuck on. Slap, slap. But come on, boo. Come on, boo. And get your girl, that's a nice ass. Slap. Get your ass in this room. Okay. That's what I see it as. That's what I see it as. So maybe they was dealing with some wankster ass niggas that just do missionary ass goddamn sex. Ooh, okay, take it back. Maybe that's it. They took this shit to another level where this man loves his sex the way he loves sex. And it is the way it is. And if you're not able to produce, now I'm like that. And I get to hollering out some shit to a nigga and you can't do what the fuck I want for my feeling. And nigga, you got to go. What you doing? What you doing? I mean, is you licking or you sucking? What the fuck, nigga? If I wanted a Persian cat, I'd have bought one. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? I'm just saying. We get mad when we don't have that one that's up to part, meeting our sexual standards. We get mad. What you doing? What you doing, nigga? What you doing? What the fuck is that? Most of us was later, we're like, okay, I wish this nigga here the fuck up. Fuck is this shit? Because it's not meeting your sexual standards. Wasting your time. And I have to agree with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. If I love my sex the way I love my goddamn sex, And if you can't put down and you don't want to participate, you don't want the way I like to have my sex, then move the fuck around because you're wasting my fucking time. 'Cause it's part of fucking life. Ain't money just ain't part of fucking life. It's not. Money's not. There's other things that play into life that makes you have your life the way you want it. But, oh well, my prayers is out to him. He will be okay. We just have to pass the time by with good thoughts. Good thoughts. Play the music. I play the fuck out of his music. I was just playing last night. I can't play it now, y'all, because YouTube killing my channel. Homie, lover, friend. That's the song for today when y'all get off of my chat. Play that homie, lover, friend. Because that's what all of them motherfucking wanksters that went into his life should have played. They'd have understood how he likes his fucking life. Homie, lover, friend. He told you that. I like homie, lover, friends. I ain't down with the marriage and shit no more. I'm down with this way of life. I still got to go work, but I still like to have fun, and I still like to take care of my people. I still got some jobs and stuff available to pay people to climb their way out of poverty and stuff. I still got time to open up the studio or whatever if you got the right fucking vocals for me to get down on to push your motherfucking song out there to at least get a #1 hit on it for a while. That's the person that I saw. That's the person that I saw. Girl, Azarel is about 2 goddamn days away from hitting the grave. She better go over there and eat her ass some goddamn meat and potatoes and leave them motherfucking grapes and salads alone for a while and stop making that in-house home coochie ass goddamn shit. That's what she needs to do. Azarel better get off of that homemade ass shit over there. That shit fucking her up, girl. Ain't no fucking way in the world you 20-some years old and your bones structure is showing through your face. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Ain't no way in the world you go from bouncy Claron motherfucking hair down to yucky camel hair. What the fuck? That stiff ass shit. What the fuck? Ain't no way. She over there 20-some years old, then go be 20-some years old. Gail King got your ass sitting on that couch with that old goddamn 4-piece polyester motherfucking suit on like she finna head to a goddamn funeral. Why you got the girl dressed with some regular jeans and a nice shirt on and some goddamn Air Ones? Oh, we can't do Air Ones. I'm sorry. She said the Air Ones is what knocked upside her motherfucking head. With that 12-inch shoe. Y'all, she better not do that, y'all. Motherfucker, we got to go to rehab for the Air Force One. I was surprised she ain't sue Nike. Motherfucker, fucking Nike swap your ass in the face. Bitch, ain't you mad at Air Nike for making that hard bottom ass motherfucking shoe? Bitch, I'm suing motherfucking Air Nike, goddammit. I just can't do right. I just can't do right, y'all. I be trying. I really be I didn't put that girl on that goddamn show with 2 motherfucking pigtails. You gonna bring her on there as a grown ass woman. A grown. She's sitting on there like she about 45 years motherfucking old. Cause she got some double, triple fucking D breasts. Girl, if you want us to believe that you were a young lady, you should have dressed like a motherfucking young lady. You over there looking like you about to read goddamn obituary. She over there like she about to start the choir up. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know who she was. I didn't even know who the fuck she was, though, y'all. That shit was funny. I was like, what the fuck happened to her face? Wait a minute. What happened to the hair? What? Your ass went to the corner store to Su Mein Young and got some motherfucking yaki? Get the fuck out of here. Look like some shit her sister did. Rags to riches to rags, y'all. Hashtag rags is riches to rags. That's what we gonna use today. Hashtag to rags. She crazy as hell. Lysol. Hi, Lysol. Hi, Lysol. How are you? I miss your laughter, Lysol. I'm so glad. Look, I'm glad you popped in today. Go find one up for a nigga. You go right ahead. You can smoke all you want to in the chat. I don't know about the puff puff pass though, cause a lot of them don't smoke it up in here. But you is welcome to light it up and smoke all your shit up in here. I ain't never got nothing to say about your blunts. You know? I got to go to work. I know, Kay. I know. I told you I ain't right all of the time, but I'm damn near good most of the time. I am nothing but a sweetheart girl, loyal, honest, and I get to sit back and just watch all the snakes eat off of each other plate, all the toxic and you know and all of the goddamn above. I get to do so. You know, it's funny. Really, really funny. Had they ass been a little bit more constructive, like most of us, and maybe half of them come back to work today. I don't know. But I see a whole lot of motherfuckers ain't been to work, and God knows when. I was like, when these motherfuckers get all this damn time out? These motherfuckers be real. Everybody must be a school teacher. Got the whole motherfucking summer off. I think I need to change my occupation. I gonna be a school teacher so I can have the whole fucking summer off, y'all. I don't know. I done seen more people not go to work than I don't know what. And then the crazy thing because I clicked on the CBS News, right? And it put up there the stats on the people that unemployed. It said 300 and I think it was like 383,000 or 338,000, somewhere right there, right? So then at the bottom of the screen, it showed, well, this is the number of people who was unemployed this month, y'all. And I kid you not, that motherfucker had about 11,000. And then now I'm looking around on the R. Kelly situation, right? Well, there go your 11,000 right there. Them motherfuckers done increase the unemployment rate for niggas. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. I ain't lying. Go look at it. Go look at the increase of the unemployment rate and go calculate the numbers up out here on the R. Kelly thing. I ain't lying. Some people, most of them, is retired. You know, all that stuff. Some people is disability, and I understand that. And those ones I do respect, you know. But come on, y'all. Just look around from Twitter, from IG, from and YouTube. I recollect the number came from YouTube. 11,000, y'all. Holy shit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's life, though. It's part of life. Go have some and you're not going to have some. Where Harlem at? I see Harlem. I ride solo. I didn't see Harlem. She's in here somewhere. Hugs Harlem, Latanya. But I got to go. Lysol, you got to come back, laugh with us. You know, I miss your laughter. I miss your interjections and you find it up in the chat. It is what the fuck it is. Whoever you are, you ain't done nothing to me and nothing but, like I say, you're welcome. I don't care. You say smoke till you die. I feel you. But I got to go, y'all. It's 11 o'clock. I got to punch in. I just want to spend some time with you guys. Get our little laughter on. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. And clearly, don't fall for the okie dokes out here. You gotta stay away from the okie dokes. And it's a lot of okie doking going on. It really is. Hi, Felicia. I see you. It's a lot of okie dokes. It's a lot of okie dokes. So pick your struggle or ride or die. That's what today is. Hashtag riches to rags, because that's exactly what the hell I saw today. I'm like, oh girl, you look like a corpse over there. Exactly. Stay woke. You couldn't have said it no better. And as he was putting that up in there, stay woke, he just kept saying it and kept saying it. Some of the people who you may think is a bad person or this person or the ops or this or that, sometimes you can take one or two words away from them and use it to your benefit. And I use that. I don't know Lysol from a can of paint. But he kept saying, you know, you got to stay woke out here. You got to stay off the phones out here. You got to do this. Man, you know what? I don't know who he is, but I'm going to take those one or two words that he be saying in this chat for almost a year when he came out here with on this channel. I'm going to use those to my fucking benefit. I don't give a fuck who he is, but I'm going to steal that from him. And I'm going to make it work for me. And I did that shit. So I have to shout out to him just for posting that. And me kept reading it and planting it into my brain, planting it. You don't know him, but you can listen. Listen, Pap. Just listen. And I did that shit. Stay woke. And I stayed woke through this whole fucking process. And stayed off the goddamn phones. Stay off the phones. Stop doing this. Don't get entangled with this. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it worked. It surely fucking worked for me. You say Steve Wilkos, unless it's his clone. Oh, no, really? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. No doubt, Lysol. You know, I can say I thank you because you were the only one that just kind of kept putting those specific words out there. You know, and you could be a bank robber and I don't fucking know. But those two words I had to steal from you to benefit me. Make those work for you, Pap. That's what I kept telling myself. Make those work for you. So you can take some good from people that you don't know and flip it around to your benefit. You can. So with that being said, I love you guys. I love my channel. I love it, love it, love it. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm just like y'all. I got a workforce to do. I got priorities and all of that stuff and whatever, but I ain't going nowhere. We gonna always have our laughter over here. The panel is open to you guys, and you want me to talk about something, just email it. Let me know if you want to come on. It's open. Just let me know, Pap. Can you open your show? I want to talk about this. I want to bring this up. I'm here for you guys, just like you all have been here for me. So on your way out, don't forget to give your girl that thumbs up button, and I appreciate it. I appreciate those that have continued to keep their membership going for me over here. Since I don't do the cash apps no more, I don't ask for nothing no more. I'm just going to run my YouTube channel off of those that continue to want to support me with keeping their membership, and I'll be all good over here. Until I start getting my channel like Tosh K now. I'm talking about with the colors and the cameras and the mics and all them hot popping stories, then we on a different level right here. But since I'm on here just kicking it and everything like that, just your membership, I appreciate you guys. And I'm happy with that. Get to work, girl. Get to work. Ciao. Have a good day. Bye-bye.